They thought firing her would make this go away, but Jamie Raskin just made it clear the Epstein investigation is far from over, and the truth might still come out.
I do want to ask you about Blanche and potential replacements for Bondi, but one more question on her, because she was supposed to appear on April 14th for a deposition before the House Oversight Committee. Ranking Member Garcia says that she still has to appear. James Comer, the chairman of that committee, has said that he's going to counsel with other Republicans on the panel to determine next steps. Nancy Mace, who initiated the call for Bondi to testify before them, says she still believes that it's on. But we are hearing indications from behind the scenes, including from CNN's Caitlin Collins, that part of the reason that Bondi is leaving the position is directly tied to the White House wanting to avoid her testifying before Congress. What do you make of that?
Well, a legal subpoena is a legal subpoena, and she has the responsibility and the duty to appear. It may be that Chairman Comer, in his utterly invertebrate subservience to Donald Trump administration, will see if he can get enough Republicans to vote to withdraw the subpoena. But I believe that my colleague, Ranking Member Garcia, is absolutely right. That subpoena is still valid, and she needs to appear.
What do you think the future is of the Epstein files investigation with Bondi now out of the picture?
Well, the president might be taking from all of this the idea that he needs a more skilled fighter on his behalf. But in fact, he should take it as a sign that the country has had enough of all of the obstructionism and all of the cover-up. We passed a law for a reason. We want every single one of those files released. We want only the names of victims redacted and not the names of the potential co-conspirators and enablers, which is what they've done. So we'll see whether they continue to dig even deeper in this betrayal of the federal law and justice. They've turned the Department of Justice into this the political law firm for Donald Trump, and they need to perform a 180-degree turnaround from that. And we'll see if there are enough cool heads in the White House to understand what's really gone wrong.
What you just watched may seem like a simple legal dispute over whether someone has to show up and testify, but it's actually a revealing look into how accountability either survives or gets quietly dismantled in real time. Because when Jamie Raskin says a subpoena is still valid even after Pam Bondi leaves office, he's reinforcing something fundamental that a lot of people overlook. Power doesn't erase responsibility. And that matters more than ever in a case tied to Jeffrey Epstein, where the public already feels like the full truth has been delayed, filtered, or kept just out of reach. Now, let's break down what's really happening beneath the surface here. There's a growing concern, one that Raskin is pointing to directly, that this resignation or firing isn't just about performance. It could be about timing. Specifically, timing that conveniently avoids public testimony under oath. And that matters more than ever in a case tied to Jeffrey Epstein, where the public already feels like the full truth has been delayed, filtered, or kept just out of reach. Now, let's break down what's really happening beneath the surface here. There's a growing concern, one that Raskin is pointing to directly, that this resignation or firing isn't just about performance. It could be about timing. Specifically, timing that conveniently avoids public testimony under oath. If you want more breakdowns that don't just repeat the headlines, but actually help you understand what's happening beneath them, subscribe to Blue Voice. Like this video and share it with someone who needs to see why this moment is about much more than one investigation. It's about whether truth still has a path forward.